What is going on, ladies, gentlemen, and, well, everybody? How we doing? Good to see you. Thank you guys for coming on in. 11 people hanging out already this morning. Beautiful thing to see. We're getting into our duel hunt again, and hopefully we can do something here. I'm just hoping that something comes out of the wash today. We got 761 total checks done already. We'll see if we can get something here. We are officially over odds for the two of them, and I'm hoping that we can, see one of these Pokemon at some point in time before the end of this week, because then I'm going on a bit of a break. Not a long break, but certainly a break. Pika fan, good to see you. Cheese, thank you for being here. King Saris, always having a great time, and I'm glad that you're here. Dan, good to see you, buddy. Hope you've been getting some sleep, chilling, having a good time. Brooke, good morning. You are exhausted. Hi, exhausted. I am Nick. What's going on? Hefty and Mr. Wolf and Ebony. Thank you guys for being here. It is time for us to get this shiny, because I think it's just been far too long without one. Yo, what's up, Archer the Paint Horse? How we doing? How's your morning so far? Go back to sleep once my kids are off to school. That's a beautiful decision. I honestly want to go back to sleep, but I have a relatively busy day of work today. But I guess everything's relative when you really think about it. Especially family. Doing good myself. I'm just waiting for my copy of Pokemon Soul Silver and sitting on a kiss, and a sitting cutie plushie of White Kyurem to arrive in the mail. Nice! You managed to find a copy of Soul Silver. Hopefully you got a decent deal on it. Hopefully a decent deal, because I see them going for roughly $100+ every time. Some days I wake up fine, other days I'm dying of sleepiness. I think it all, like, a lot of it has to do with when you wake up. I think that's actually a big part of it. Like, if you're waking up in the middle of your, like, REM sleep, I think that can really throw you off. That's my theory, at least. That, like, if you're in the deepest part of your sleep and that's when your alarm goes off, then you are not going to be as, like, alert and not going to feel as good with your sleep. Found Soul Silver for $35.56. Is it a legitimate copy? Is that $35.56 US? And is it a legit copy? Because I have a feeling if it's not, if it's a different currency, I have a feeling you're buying a reproduction. Hi, Carly. Yes, it is. Okay, nice. Nothing wrong with a reproduction. You just might have some troubles transferring Pokemon, but you'll still be able to play the game, which is nice. Gotta be up at 5? That's wild. Why does your oldest have to be up at 5? Six years is when I'm sleeping my best. Yeah, that's probably why then. I actually used to know a guy who would only get 2 hours of sleep per night and would be more energized than like anyone else, because he would time his like wake up at the time where he was in his like easiest to wake up and felt the most relaxed, and he got his body acclimated to doing exclusively REM sleep for like 2 full hours, and that's how he managed to do it. It's kind of interesting. I guess there's a way you can train yourself to do it. I think he's nuts, but he was a Marine. He was actually on SEAL, or he was not a Marine. He was Navy SEAL. He was on one of the SEAL teams. Get up early, so we can fully wake up and have breakfast before I bring him to the bus stop at 6:10. Gotcha. Do you have to drive to the bus stop? I also don't know how old your oldest is. Has he murdered anyone? I mean, I don't know what you're asking. Like, has he been at war and taken the life of an enemy? I don't know. Has he murdered someone? No. Got so much sleep last night. Let's go, Carly. Let's go. I got stomped out by a tactical trainer for the Navy SEALs. Those guys are beasts. Dude, this guy was like 2% body fat. He was scary. He actually got kicked out of football when he was in high school. He was a linebacker and concussed all 3 of the quarterbacks that the other team had, and the team forfeited. All clean hits. Just hit them so hard that he literally concussed three kids in one game. It's ridiculous. Already got a team in mind for Soul Silver. Nice. So dude's basically Superman. Yeah, dude was nuts. And now I think he's out of the Navy, and he is a beekeeper out in San Diego. That's crazy, Mr. Wolf. Care to know the team? Sure, go ahead. What a turn. Yeah. The dude wasn't on SEAL Team 6, but he was on one of the other SEAL teams. One part of his training is he had to rescue someone who was like a live person who was at the bottom of a pool with a cinder block tied around their legs. Both legs. They each had one cinder block. So he had to swim down. He had to get this person who had an extra 100 pounds of weight, and he had to carry him up. Pretty crazy. Like, the dude's a nut. Just an absolute nut. But he's, you know what? That's the guy you want. That's the guy you want to be friends with. I'll say that much. He's not the guy you want to be your enemy. But yeah, crazy. Kind of sounds like Kirk, but Kirk still has a crazy job. Yeah, like Kirk is not an apiarist. Guy looked like John Cena on steroids, and that was the other part. Like, this guy wasn't that big. He was just all muscle. There was no fat on him. For Alligator, Espeon, Ninetales, Victory Bell, Dodrio, Electro. That's a good team. Yeah, no, I got it, Cheese, but I didn't want to recreate it, so I chose to just have it in my head, and it lives there. It'll be good. Started One Piece yesterday? Nice. I was drunk, he disrespected me and my wife, and I think I triggered his PTSD when I grabbed him in a rear naked chokehold. Yeah, honestly, man, all I gotta say is, I don't care if anyone ever disrespects my wife. I'm never getting in a fight with anybody. Because even if I'm smaller than the guy, okay? You ever hear the story about the guy that was at the Patriots game? The Patriots, I think it was either Patriots fan at a Dolphins game or Dolphins fan at a Patriots game. And he got real, like, you know, real mouthy with someone, punches the dude, and the dude that he punches just dies. Lights out. Dead. Dead. One punch. Now this guy's gonna go to prison. This guy has a son. He's leaving a kid behind for, who knows, 10, 15 years for involuntary manslaughter or first degree. I don't think it's premeditated, but certainly some sort of manslaughter, all because his ego led him to punch someone in the face. It's not like what happens in the movies. You don't just like recover and come back up. It's literally, it can be lights out just by a simple thing. So I always ask myself, is this worth it? And the answer is almost decidedly no. And then we just walk away. Now, does this situation happen often? No. Has it happened? Yeah. Have I fought? No. Will I fight? No. It's just stupid. Doesn't make any sense. You can literally go from having a perfectly fine life to doing one stupid thing, and now you're done. Your life's over. It's wild. Ebony's talking some smack about trivia. Here we go. Here we go. So yeah, I just don't fight, and I don't encourage anybody to fight, except for their right to party. Always fight for your right to party. Oh, One Piece. Oh. I was hoping for trivia smack. Just like them people with road rage. Yeah, like true road rage is wild. Road rage like me, where you honk the horn aggressively and then yell the C word, is a different story. But I hasn't gotten any physical altercation. I did nothing except push the guy out of my way so I could escape because he was like mentally gone. Yeah. I mean, like, specifically fist fighting, I guess. So I try to have empathy for people. All it takes sometimes one bad decision in your life trajectory can change. Yes. Counterpoint, though, all it takes is not making that one bad decision and your life would be fine. So, like, I always say it all the time, and this is like a really entitled point of view, but the only difference between me and a drug addict is that I don't do drugs because I choose not to. No, but what I'm saying, that's not actually how I feel about it. Addiction's a horrible disease that plagues so many people, and it's a horrendous thing. But what I'm saying is the only difference between, like, you and someone who's doing perpetually stupid things, that you're choosing not to do them. Like, you have, humans have equal choice, and there's lots of opportunities to make said choices, lots of opportunities to do said things. And there's definitely victims of circumstance. There's lots of different things, but at the end of the day, two people who are cut from the exact same cloth, it's all about the decisions you make. But Carla, you are right. One silly thing that you don't think too much about in the moment could end up being the entire, like, deciding factor. Yo, what's going on? Have a good stream today. You too, buddy. Are you going live or no? Do you take today off? Yo, what's up, Shadow Wolf, man? Good to see you. Yo, go check out, okay, listen, I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, but I'm gonna go with Asurion, I think Asurion, I think that's good. They're new to the YouTube side of things. I know that they stream on Twitch and on Facebook, but YouTube just kind of growing. So if you're looking for another really fun channel, go check them out. We rated them a couple weeks ago now, but yeah, check them out. Hey, what's up, Chloe? I think Lugia will shine first, dude. I think so too. I got that vibe. I don't know if it's going to be today or tomorrow, but it has to shine by the end of the week. The reason I don't do drugs or drink alcohol is because I don't know how it will affect my type 1 diabetes. Scott Malkinson has diabetes. Hi, Maddie. I had a friend who used to drink and I don't know what I don't know if she's type 1 or type 2. Whatever's the one that you have since you're like a baby. Hope I get the Lugia first, dude. Me too. The hoe is good. What it do? What it do? If you mean diabetes, you're born with type 1, you develop type 2. Okay, so she wasn't necessarily born with it, but she got it when she was 4. Carly, if you're still around here, this is Stiffers. This is Stiffers that we're talking about here. Did you get one of the trio yesterday? Is that still pending? Dude, it's still patent pending. Nothing yet. Hopefully tomorrow. Except for I'm not doing it tomorrow. So hopefully 2 Wednesdays from now. 3 Wednesdays from now. I don't know. Love Stiffers. You can't not love Stiffers. But yeah, she was diagnosed when she was 4. Dude, same time shiny for this would be like the life-altering existence that you just crave. Stiffers are hardly knowers. Apparently some people just get it somehow, or it's late in activation. Yeah, I don't remember. I think she's type 1. But either way, she used to drink. She still drinks. We just sometimes had to give her pixie sticks. We always had to have them on hand. It's kind of an interesting thing. But we would always eat them. What's up, Sam? How we doing, buddy? The dual hunting is definitely better than I expected it to be. Never snort the sticks. You just don't do it. You just don't do it. Sam, we're just trying to get one of these box art legendaries, man. But it's just taking its sweet time. Both of them don't want to be here. Both of them want to just drag their feet. For both of them, we're about 300 over odds. How you doing this emulator? No, 2 pieces of actual hardware. One of my 3DSs has a capture card. The other one has custom firmware that allows me to stream it. So the one on the left is a capture card. The one on the right is just streamed. But this is legitimate hardware on both systems. So they are fully transferable, legit shinies. Yeah. You can't dual hunt both streaming, I don't think. I had another 3DS in the works. Nah, there was one that I was thinking about buying, but I don't need it. And it's not a new 3DS, it's just a regular one, so getting it modded would be tough. Yeah, Maddie, it's not a great time. Still something every kid's got to do, though. It's like a coming of age thing. It's a rite of passage. Yeah, there's just people selling 3DSs all the time now. But you got to get one where the price is actually making sense. You know, like I said, I think we've talked about it before, but I got very fortunate because the total price of my 2 systems was like... Well, one of them was 200, and the other one was 100. So the total price of my 2 systems was 300 Canadian total, but that also doesn't factor in the 4 games that I got with one of them, which included enough to sell over what I bought it for. And then the other one consisted of 3 games, X, Ruby, and Sapphire. So realistically, like, yeah. Did you ever get smileyed by a lighter? I don't know. That doesn't sound familiar. It sounds like something I would know. Also, I think I found, like, the best way to cook carrots last night. So if you're ever interested in a recipe on how do you cook carrots the best, I think I have it figured out. Because I had, like, some of the best carrots I've ever had last night. When you keep the lighter lit for a little bit, the metal part gets hot, and then you stab someone with it. No, I wouldn't do that to somebody. And I don't associate with people who would do that to me. Actually, not a single one of my friends smokes. Not a single one of them. I cannot think of a single person that I am close with that smokes. So, I guess I would never have that situation pop up. And if it was a stranger, I'd be so mad. So... I wonder if people use those cards to play this on TV and not a controller. That would be a lot tougher. So, if you have a PlayStation 5 controller, you can supposedly make it work. As far as playing it on TV, it does not go HDMI. It goes USB. So, you could do it on a computer if your computer was hooked up to a TV. But the streaming one, you, in theory, could stream to your, like, MacBook and then AirPlay it to a TV. If you wanted to. When my buddy and I are home for Christmas, we're picking one day where he and I are just going to sit in my parents' basement. He has a 2DS, or yeah, he has a new 2DS. I have 2 3DSs, and we are just going to crush Ultra Beast. That's our goal, is just resets over and over again for Ultra Beast. It actually is wild to me that people still smoke. Like, after knowing all the terrible stuff it does for you, it blows my mind that people still choose to do it. Smoking like 8 years ago, was a pack a day person. Dang, dude. I'm genuinely, I just don't know why people still do it. You can choose to start in the first place. I guess I can understand like the choice to start. Like peer pressure as a young kid is definitely a tough thing, and then when you have something that has like natural addictive properties like nicotine, I can see how it's going to be tough to quit. But it just blows my mind that it's still like a thing that people do. But I mean, to each their own. No judgment. Like, I don't care if you smoke. I don't, that's a different story. Like, I don't care. It's just very, like, it's just very trippy to me that people still do. $820, 1,640 total Pokemon seen in this hunt. Plus the, let's see, the 3 that we've, or the I don't know, a couple thousand that we've seen doing this starter hunt. So I would say, in theory, we've seen a lot of Pokemon. Not even in theory. Peer pressure, bit of hanging out with friends in high school, smoking, you decide to take a drag, get lightheaded, accept the feeling, get into a cycle. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Smoked on top of diabetes. Dang. Did you smoke back in the day when they were like 2 poundings? Yeah, it's true. That's the other thing. Like, I'm all driven by money, so not driven by money. That makes me sound greedy, but I enjoy saving money. I enjoy not spending money on things. And like, oh, the cost, man, the cost, crazy. I feel like one could argue that when it comes to any device that harms your body in any kind of way, smoke, booze, illicit, or it's smart enough to know better. Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, there's lots of arguments to be made against alcohol. I personally don't have issues with it. But, I mean, at the end of the day, it is toxic. It is poison. It was the cost that made me stop. I get it. I 100% get it. That's what would stop me from doing it. But yeah, I think, you know, all things in moderation, but the difficult part of addictive substances is the moderation part, because you just don't want to stop. Like junk food too, right? Junk food's bad for you, but you just live your life with a little bit of moderation, and life's okay. After I started saving, found out I had enough to pay for a car loan, built my credit, and so on. Credit can help with many aspects of quality of life. If you yeah, exactly. That's it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, that's so much money. Well, good for you, man. Good for you stopping. Costs going up. Think there's maybe want to stop bad enough that they get help or go cold turkey. Yeah, that's true. And then eventually the cost will go down because people aren't smoking anymore. It's a vicious cycle. But y'all see there's going to be a TED live action Paramount Plus series about the teddy bear and the Mark Wahlberg. What's up, Malloy? Good to see you. They are making a full series dedicated to Ted and Johnny in high school. Just what everybody wanted. It's pretty cool to see more TED content. You know what? We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'm cautiously optimistic. Seth MacFarlane might just be at that stage of his career now where he just does what he wants to do and doesn't care about it. Kind of like the Adam Sandler thing. Like, Adam Sandler just makes movies with his friends and does movies that he wants to do, and that's it. Every now and again he has an absolute slapper of a movie, but most of the time they're big misses. Dude, Kieran, I think that there's going to be more Ted Lasso, but I don't think it's going to actually involve like Jason Sudeikis. I think it'll just be in the Ted Lasso universe. I think it'll be like the coaches of Richmond now, but man, I would be so happy. What's up, Go Looper? How we doing, bud? Give me a Roy Kent series. That's all I want. All I want for Christmas. Liked all Adam's old films. Big Daddy, Billy Madison, Anger Management, Waterboy. Yeah, Bug Daddy. That movie about him as the exterminator. No, Adam Sandler's old movies were fantastic. Even he's had some new ones that were pretty good. Uncut Gems is one of my least favorite movies I've ever seen. Ever. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So many people did. And I was like, okay, we'll watch this. And I literally, like, almost turned it off 4 or 5 times. I have never seen a movie that I disliked as much as Uncut Gems. I just so awful. Say that a lot of Legendary Mons are going to be transferable. Yes, it's good. Never heard of a Jim Carrey movie that people 100% hated yet. The number 23 is pretty much not loved very much. But I think that's basically it. Really, Jim Carrey doesn't really... I mean, you can make an argument, Mr. Popper's Penguins. But the number 23, I think, is the one that people didn't really love of his. But yeah, most of the other ones were great. Jim Carrey's great. Fantastic, actually. Someone said Liar Liar was terrible. It's not his best, but it's definitely not terrible. I guess, like, when you think about Liar Liar, you have to consider some of the other films that he's done around it. Artist called Dak to use The Truman Show as a reference to one of his music videos, and it's so relatable. Interesting. Truman Show was good. I find it wild. I don't know if any of you guys watched Ozark, but I find it wild that Wendy from Ozark was the love interest in that movie. Love all of DiCaprio's films. Yep, there's not really many that he's done that have been bad. I haven't seen the new one yet. I can't remember the name of it. The new one with him in it, though. I haven't seen that. Honestly, I'm a big fan of all Matt Damon's movies, too. I haven't seen many Matt Damon that I don't like. The Wolf of Walmart. Yeah, Wolf of Wall Street was great. Steve Madden. Departed, that's my favorite movie of all time. Every time The Departed is on, I have to watch it. Every time I'm on a flight and The Departed is one of the movie options, I always watch it, even if there's a kid sitting right next to me. I love that. That's my favorite. One time I had a kid and his mom sitting next to me. Yo!
7 months in, 3 to go. Also, Nick, you're awesome.
3, okay, 7 months in, 3 to go. What's happening at 10 months? Thanks, Blaze. Thank you so much for the support there, buddy. You're the one that is awesome. Doing the support. I love Matt Damon's performance in Team America. I love Matt Damon's performance in every film he's done. I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to pick a actor and watch their entire filmography. So like in order too. Like Tom Cruise would be a great one, or Keanu Reeves would be a great one. Like you just pick an actor and you do the entirety of their work and you watch it chronologically in order. See what happens. But my math didn't. It's all right. I figured you meant 12, but you know what? Maybe something exciting happens for you at 10 months. Oh my god, I don't even have Nightbot going. That's okay. Don't need it right now anyway. Matt Damon's best movie? I mean... I love The Departed, so like I'm definitely biased there, but I don't think that's his best. I like you know what? It's probably got to be Good Will Hunting, right? Like, I don't know how you can pick a movie better than Good Will Hunting for Matt Damon. I think it's got to be Good Will Hunting. The first time I watched that movie, I was like, I don't really understand the hype. And then the second time I watched that movie, I was like, I understand the hype, and Matt Damon is unreal. First Poke Radar of the day, I made it to 39 and the shiny patch is right in front of me. Hefty, look at you go. Look at you go. Waking up and just peeing excellence. Yeah, Robin Williams in Good Will Hunting was pretty... it's just crazy to think that, like, Matt Damon and Ben Affleck wrote that movie. Like, they were kids. They were kids. I find that so fascinating. But, yeah. Should I invest in an action replay thing for what game? I say no to action replay for anything. I say just play the game. But you do whatever you want to do. Didn't know they wrote that? Yeah, like they wrote that when they were in like college. They were like 20 or 21 years old writing that movie. I was listening to an episode of Smartless with Ben Affleck, and he was kind of talking about their process. And I guess like him and Matt, they just like care about each other so deeply that they would literally like, okay, throw out ideas. So you throw out an idea, and then someone would be like, no, that's stupid. But what if we did this? And then the other person would be like, no, that's really stupid. But what if we took that and did this? And they would just go back and forth until they finally settled on one. And they said that their creative process involved a lot of, if I love something more than you hate it, it's going into the movie. And then same way, if you hate something more than I love something, it's not going into the movie. And that's how they kind of constructed the script and the storyline. Which is pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, and for them to still be friends to this day, I mean, you must know that they got some good stuff going on. But I like them both. I think Ben Affleck is a good actor. I think that people give him too much flack, not enough credit. I think he's really, really good. I think that he was good as Batman. I think, yeah. I also think his performance as Nick in Gone Girl was like exactly how I expected it to be. So like I read the Gone Girl book before I saw the movie, and Ben Affleck was literally like the perfect character to play Nick. That's a hell of a book. That's a wild ride. I don't think that he was good in the first like Batman versus Superman. I thought that he was like horrendously bad, but I think by time they got to what was it? The Justice League, whatever the first Justice League movie is, whatever, I forget, whatever his last appearance as Batman was, I think he finally figured it out, and I think he did a great job. But yeah, Seemed Like American Gangster, yeah, I mean, great. That's I haven't seen that since high school. I think we actually watched that in a film class. No, it would have been film class in college. We watched that in a film class in college. I don't think they would have shown us that in high school. We watched what did we watch in high school that was kind of like dicey? Oh, Memento. We watched Memento in high school. That was pretty bad decision, but good movie. Pee your pants? No, Mr. Wolf, you pee your pants. Hey, what's up, Nikki? How you doing? I might get an action replay device. But why, though? Why do you need one? If peeing your pants is cool, then consider me Miles Davis. Alright, let's see. We got 865 in, and we got nothing to show for it. What are we at, then? What's 865 times 2? 1730. I could have done that. I didn't need a calculator. 1730, so we are now almost 400 over odds for this thing. Just to have it. Yeah, but you don't need it. We're getting there. I think we should get to over 900 today. We're definitely going to get to over 900 today. I don't know if we'll get any higher than that. 760 and 150 is usually what we get. So that would put us to 910. I suppose probably 910 makes about the right amount of sense. So we'll probably get to like 910 checks today. Assuming we don't get an early shiny, which is also a possibility. The trick is to undercook the onions. Wait. Oh, did we have a crash? Dang it, Crash freaking Bandicoot over here. We were doing so good. Yeah, just a little Kevin spilling his chili. Freaking Crash Bandicoot. We'll get it booted back up here. Alright, we are back in action here. Let me get my rubber band applied. And then we're good to go. Alright, back in action. I'm gonna have to do a couple things here. Connect. Yes, and then we gotta reconnect this bad boy. And now we should be good to hunt again. Alright, here we go. There we go. We're back at it. Boo, Crash, boo. That's alright, we got it done. We're back at it. It doesn't usually take too long to get us back on track. And that might actually keep us more on track for getting to 900 on the nose instead of that weird 910 number. Don't you do that nonsense, game. Don't you be all choppy like that, game. I pay too much fake money for you to not work smoothly and beautifully. Much better. Really, if you think about it, on the right 3DS, I have not had a shiny in over 4,000 encounters. Because we got Azelf on the left. Oh no, not over 4,000. It's been quite a few, though. I'll have to see. Certainly been over 3,000. Because Azelf was on the left, which would have been the 3DS capture card, and then I never got it on the right, and the right was certainly over 2,000. Next one's going to be shiny. You call in your shot. Let's see. 874. So that would be 1347 and 48. Dang. So this is going to be, what? 1750? 1749 and 1750 are coming up next. 1749 and 1750. Phonies. Big phonies, all of them. Every one of these birds is a big old fat phony. You're wrong with the next one for sure. Okay, this one it's got to be then. We don't want any of that nonsense. None of that mumbo jumbo. I understand that each one is under odds right now, but cumulatively, they are not. And you should be respecting the cumulativeness of them, Mr. Shiny's. Big Frog Naruto, what's going on? Imagine I don't quit saying next one for each reset until we're hit like 4,000. No, listen, I would just, eventually you're going to be right. You got to shoot your shot every time, or else you'll always miss, right? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Big Frog Naruto, what is going on, buddy? How's your morning? 2 whole weeks took me to find a shiny at Mianfu. In what game? 2 weeks? It's a lot of time. And then the one time, Sam, that you're going to be like, okay, I'll stop. It's going to be shiny. It will not be the next one, see? White 2. Dang. That's a lot of time. See, Cheese is just trying to set realistic expectations here, but this one might be shiny because he said it won't be. Nope. Still not. $1,760. I want to get it at 1776. I want to get the Freedom Lugia. The old dual hunting. That reverse psychology. There it is. You guys are on the same page, same wavelength. Jolly Nature Runner, so plus speed, minus special attack. Still good. Nothing. Still good. Sam the Psychic Man is actually what they called him before Sam the Pokemon. And I can't really be upset about these wormholes going over odds, though. I had such good luck at these when I started. It's impossible to be mad about it. Trying to decide either to name her Lashy or Molly. I like Molly. Molly Cyrus. Yeah, Molly Cyrus. Stitchy Cyrus. So is T-Pain and Jason Derulo and Jesse McCartney. It is self-promotion 15 minutes. Can you guys please talk about what you got going on your YouTube channel so that we can go give you some support? So I watched this bounty hunter guy on YouTube, and they were going to arrest a psychic and kept saying, well, he should see us coming. Then they cut the episode as they booted in the door. Well, that's a bummer. Thanks, Clocky. Talk about yourselves, please. Tell me what you got going on. Tell me about the good things going on in your life. I'm sick. No stream today. Oh, I don't even have to check your Discord. Well, hopefully you continue to feel better and better. On the mend, right? Rez is going Gen tier 3 list tonight. Nice. Nice. What's up with the tier list trend? Is that a thing? Is that a thing that I gotta get in on? Just kidding. You guys know me. I'd probably do something that's not serious. I'm getting married in 2 days. Hell yeah, you are, buddy. GG's on the locking one down, huh? GG's. GG's. GG's on locking stuff down. Anti-tier list when? That's what I'm saying. Like, I would never take something like that seriously because I'm a fool. Tier list, tier list. Yeah, like, I'll go over all your tier lists and I'm going to tier list them. Like, alright, today we're going to be doing a tier list of all of these content creators' tier lists. I'm gonna have some personal troubles, so not sure how often I'll be up to make content or stream. Well, you know what they say. Take care of life first, take care of stream second. Unless streaming is your life, in which case take care of it at the same time. But seriously, don't worry about us. We'll make it through. Sad, but sure. He's a man that plays Pokemon. I mean, that's accurate. It's an accurate thing that I said there. That actually might be a Razzie original. You made it? Oh. Well, great job then. That's very accurate. It's a Carly original. Your internet's more stable today, Nikki. I'm glad to hear that. There's nothing worse than an unstable internet connection, especially on a freaking Wednesday or a Tuesday. Nothing worse. All right, 897 total checks. And they still come up to be a gold tail and a blue belly. We want a pink belly, silver tail. It's actually kind of cool that the gold becomes silver. I don't know. Oh, didn't really think about that. It was driving me nuts. Well, hopefully it's not too far of a drive. Or it is too far of a drive. I don't know what the correct old man dad response there is. All right, we got 2 more checks coming up to 900. We're going to go probably to 910. And then we have 2 trivia questions today and 2 giveaway points. It's going to be a beautiful thing. And then we got Wordle Squirtle out. And then we're probably going to go on a raid. So I'd love it if everybody could stick around so we can get through that. But yeah, it's going to be a blast. Gonna be a blast to end a stream. We got a really solid jam-packed last 10-15 minutes. All right, here we go. Number 1799 and number 800 or 1800. 1799 and 1800. Do we have a shiny here? Left? No. Right? No. Nope. Nope. We continue. We are at 1800 cumulative checks, and we continue forward. We press on, ladies and gentlemen. We press on. Press forward. Never backwards, always forwards. The hunt continues. Halfway there? Oh, we're more than halfway there. We're like basically 66% of the way there now. 2/3 of the way. We're crushing it. We're actually over odds for one of them. But that's okay. We keep pressing forward. What are the total odds? 1365 for wormholes with shiny charm. So without it, it's full 4096, but with it, it's 1365. So, and I have the charm in both games. It is 1 in 4,000 when you don't have the charm. When you do have it, though, it's much easier. But yeah, I mean, it's good. It's good hunt. I like doing the wormholes regardless. I think it's going to be fun to try and get more of these legendaries. Dynamax Adventures is cool, but there's just something about a reset hunt legendary that just tickles you a little bit different. Your fancy gets a little peppered, you know what I mean? Box art Boogaloo. Yes, we are almost at the end of our box art Boogaloo. We're actually going to go more than 910. We might get to like 915. Might even get to 920. Probably 915. Dang it. What's going on, Chris? Thank you all for 20 likes. Really appreciate that. It's a nice morning stream when we hit that 2-0. All right, yeah, I think we'll probably get to 915, 920, something like that. If we get to 920, that's another 160 in a stream. Pretty good. I can't get Hayform. Can I DM you? It should work now. But yeah, you can DM me. That's fine. Nothing much. Still hunting Tangrowth with alpha version. No luck, not even a nibble. Dang. Dang. Just not coming through. You'll get it, though. Tangrowth is a good one. It's close to the start. Almost as close as Raichu. Cheese, no. But, good guess. I think I know what the category is now, but this morning's answer will confirm my suspicions, and then you'll have to wait till Friday. Good guess, though. It's okay. Hey, it's a race on Friday. That's the best part. All right, 9:15. That might be where we make it to. Hey, take care, Chris. Yeah, we'll probably end at 9:15. Make sure we stay on schedule a little bit. So, yeah, it's a bummer, but still nothing. Maybe tomorrow, if we're lucky. That's what I'm hoping for, is tomorrow we'll get it done. Did not want to happen today, which is okay. Sometimes, you know, you win, sometimes you lose. Sometimes you don't get the shiny that you're looking for, but most of the time you do get the shiny you're looking for. Today was just not that day. So, here we go. We are going to be doing a little bit of our Nightbot giveaway. We got 2 of them coming up. Here's our first one. It is going to Big Cheese Thrifts. Would you look at that? That is just something spectacular. We got a guy coming on in. We're thinking, hey, who's this race going to be between this week? Who are we going to be looking at? We got Big Cheese coming on in, taking over that first place spot with a total of 3 points. Nice job, Cheese. Now, technically, because this is a second day, Cheese needs to get entered back into the race. So we're entering Cheese back in, and we are rolling one more time. And this is going to Sam the Pokemon. So it is not going to Cheese a second time. He was lucky, but not that lucky. And Sam's coming in and getting himself 1 point. Nice job, Sam. All right, here we go. We got 2 questions coming up. Question number 1 is about to be on the board. Question number 1 is right here. All right, here we go. This breaker of chains suffered 2 aneurysms while on the set of the famous show they starred in. Who is the actress? This breaker of chains suffered aneurysms while on the set of the famous show they starred in. Who is the actress? Emilia Clarke is correct. Sam the Pokemon is correct. This is Daenerys Targaryen. Had 2 different aneurysms between seasons 1 and 3 of Game of Thrones, which is actually insane. So Sam, that's going to put you, I believe that's going to put you up here with Mr. Cheese. Sam with 3 points. He's on the board. Hey, what's going on, Sebastian? Good to see you, buddy. Okay, and then Razzie needs to be on the second list. Okay, awesome. And then here is trivia question for Thursday. We've got, in high school, this actor played in many different punk bands and eventually went on to form his own band, Blinking Underdogs. Who is it? Who is it? Basically, whoever Googles this one faster is going to be the one that wins the points, is what I'm anticipating. Jason Momoa. Remember that time we had a category that was all dedicated to Jason Momoa? That was a great week. That was one of my favorites. Matt Damon. Oscar Isaac. There we go. Cheese went to Google faster. Oscar Isaac is correct. The answer is Mr. Oscar Isaac. So we have Forrest Whitaker, Rosario Dawson, Emilia Clarke, and Oscar Isaac are the current answers. All right. Squirtle Wordle. That's connections. We don't need you. We need you. Okay, here we go. Wordle. Yesterday's Wordle was tough. I'm gonna go with let's see, CamFed. Educate girls to change the world. Okay, we're gonna go with women. Nothing. We're gonna go with IN. If it's not EN, it's IN. IN. What words end in? Widen. Nope. Nope. Could be AN, I guess. LAN. Scran. That's not a word. What could that be though? Why can't Spain? Okay. SIN. CUS, cousin. Probably S is the second one, like let's see. US. Usain, like Usain Bolt. Usuin. Usquin. Is S the second one? Let's find out. It's the third one, and there's another E. Oh my god. ESIN. resin. I'm so stupid. I could have figured that out if I didn't realize that I had the E. Hay form. All right, Kieran says hay form. Oh, wait. Is it even going to let me get in there? I don't know if it'll even let me get in there. Okay, yeah, it does. Hay form. Okay, come on. Load it up. Oh, man, this hay form thing sucks. I'll go check it. I'm gonna grab my other laptop because, you know, we live in a world where I have to use 2 laptops to access a website because the website is so doo-doo. All right, either way, we got it done. If I would have just been smart, we would have gotten it earlier. But give me a Pokemon. Give me a Pokemon that you want to interact with here. Who should it be? Let me see. Mimikyu. All right, Mimikyu it is. And Mimikyu, it is Gen 7. We're looking at Gen 7. So I'm going to pick a random Gen 7 Pokemon that's bigger than a Mimikyu. We're going to go with Kamo-O. Oh, no, it is a dragon. It's a dragon in Gen 7. Dragon in Gen 7. All right, let's see. Hay form, submissions. Kieran says... Oh, you're so close, Kieran. You are so close, but not correct. Technically correct, but not the category. All right, Drampa. Drampa in Gen 7 is normal dragon. Can't be Drampa. Turtonator, fire dragon. Dragon is our first type. Fossil bird. We need dragon as our first type. Don Vito. Don Vito Corleone. What's up, Razzie? Good to see him. Araquanid. What? The fossil bird. Archeops? Is that it? No, it's 5. Naganadel. Dragon second type. Guzzlord. Dragon second type. Como. Won't be either of those. Dragonite. Won't be that. Kamo-O. Won't be that. I already picked that one. What other dragon types? Are there any other dragon ultra beasts? I don't think so. What are other dragon types? Who else we got? Necrozma. No. What about Zygarde? Zygarde, Dragon Ground. Gotta be a little bigger. Must be 50% form. Oh, wait, that was Gen 6. Stupid idiot. Oh, but hey, it's Dragon and Ground. It's a Dragon and Ground from Gen 7. So it's gotta be complete form. We crushed it. We crushed it. Could have gotten it in 3 if I was just not dumb. Nice job. Look at us. Let's connect. Let's connect with one another. All right, here we go. Okay. Robin, Hobbs, Watson, and then who's another sidekick? Cottage cheese, cream cheese, string cheese, and cottage cream string. Say cheese. Goose is another type of sidekick. Goose, Hobbs, Watson, and Robin. I think these are all sidekicks. Crushing it. Duck, Dodge, Escape, and Skirt. Followed by Rebecca, Birds, Notorious, and Rope. We have crushed it. Oh my goodness. Hitchcock movies. Look at us go. My God. We're just impossible to beat. Okay, so we are going to do a raid, but before we do that, I just wanted to say something real quick. So, yesterday and then a little bit today, we had some conversations that were about more serious topics, which isn't something that I typically do, and I will admit that I was a little bit on the argumentative side. So I just wanted to take an opportunity to say that some people acknowledged that and some people messaged me and just kind of talked about how I was a little bit more on the like argument side of things instead of on the side of just kind of being open and listening to what other people have to say. So because of that, I just wanted to say that I, from the deepest part of my heart, am sorry that your opinions are just so bad. Bye!